Got a new light by Acebeam. Unreal. Look at that. Well, I went ahead and took the dive. I went and got me a new flashlight. And for those of you who do not know, this Acebeam W30, which you're looking at here, is 2,408 meters of throw. And I would have to say it gives you every bit of that. And as far as I know, that's the farthest throwing production light on the market right now. And this is achieved by running the LEP technology in it, which is, you look at this nice beautiful lens on that thing. Look at that, baby. That is awesome. But if you were to look inside, if I can somehow get the camera to show it, basically you've got one or two, I don't know if it's two, but blue lasers shining down on a phosphor. And that blue laser gives it immense red and green light. And then when them all three mix, it produces an incredibly white, piercingly bright, small light, or emits it. And then you can focus that thing so tight, it isn't even funny. You literally got to watch the video, the footage of it. That doesn't even do good enough. You almost have to see this in person. It's just unreal. But I'm not going to go into great detail on this light. There's getting to be quite a bit of information out there on it. You do have a 1/4 thread, and I took the knurl off the back. I don't like them on there, but that anti-roll. Nice box. That's hard to get open. But it's got this, and it's a micro USB, not USB-C, but it comes with a charging cable, whereas you could use this as a charger in itself for the battery to charge, say, a cell phone. And this light comes with a 5100 milliamp 21700 battery. And that battery is just a little bit bigger than the 18650s. I don't know if I got one that I could show you. Hold on, I'll go get one of them. Here's a Samsung Hydrain 18650 versus the 21700. It's a little bit fatter and a little bit taller. But the good thing is, Acebeam sends you this sleeve where you can put that in and run a 18650 in there, which is pretty awesome. It's got that lanyard, and here's that anti-roll knurl, or whatever you want to call it. And somewhere around here, maybe it's still in my pocket, and it is a real nice glass red filter. And I'm going to order, I do believe this was 55 millimeters. I'm going to order a different color. I want to see green come out this thing. And I'll be putting other videos up eventually on this. So this video, for any of you who are curious, I'm not comparing the TN42 to this. I will do that in another video. I just want to provide some real good beam shots of this thing and give you an idea what this is capable of. But I do believe that's about all it comes with. You know, I never did look up the warranty on this thing, being as it's so new of technology. I haven't dropped it. Here's a warranty card right here. I'm gonna have to fill that guy out. Battery warning, directions. Product warranty. 1 year. Flashlight will be replaced without charge. This warranty does not cover damage caused by accident. So, as far as the specs on this thing, if you haven't already don't know, there isn't a lot for specs. 500 lumens, 1 hour 45 minutes of runtime, and 2,408 meters of throw. The other one, which I didn't read till now, max output power 12 watts, wavelength 500 to 600 nm. Gosh darn it, there's a warning in fine print and I can't read it. Let's get that up close maybe. There's the warning. And the flashlight itself has a warning sticker on it. Get it to focus on it. But I would tell you right now, I wouldn't be shining this in anybody's eyes. This light is nothing to mess with, and I would have to say within a amount of time, the way flashlights are going and with this technology in this, at some point in time they're going to start regulating this in the United States, because this light will shine up to 1.5 miles, and shining it, which we will test at, the farthest I'm going to shine it is 1.1 miles, but you're going to see what happens if you shine this back at a person at 1.1 miles away, and you could only imagine what it'd be at, say, 500 yards or 400. I could seriously, this could pretty much incapacitate somebody temporarily by shining them. This would be one heck of a tactical light for self-defense or something like that. I'm telling you, just unreal. But anyhow, wicked battery, wicked light. What we want to do is we want to go out and get some real good beam shots. What I'm going to do is I'm just, for this video, stack it up against the Stanley Fatmax. I do believe this is a 2000 lumen. This thing shines out to over, right around 800 meters or more. It's a beautiful light. And I've had this forever. I put it in a lot of videos. We'll shine it up against the Maglite ML300. This is the higher end LED Maglite, very bright light. And I use this in a lot of videos for comparison. We'll run it up onto a Lux Meter and calculate the throw. Try to get you as many good beam shots as I possibly can. And then stay tuned for some other videos coming up on this thing. I'll probably put a few up. So let's go. Let's get rolling. Oh, real quick, forgot to tell you, that battery plugs in, of course, right here. And a nice green or red light that'll shine once it's needs charged or charged. And the other thing that I really like about this light, you turn it on, you got a nice indicator showing whether it's charged, and it turns red when it starts needing to be charged. Let's go. All right, I got my Lux Meter 4 meters away from the where I'm standing, and we're going to shine this W30 at it, try to get a good lux reading and calculate the throw. Let's go check it out. Alright, that bad boy was 88,900 lux at 4 meters times 16 meters squared divided by 0.25, which is the brightness of the moon. Now we're going to take the square root of that. What do we got there? 5, 6, 8, 9, 6. Look right? Looks right. Jesus. 2,385 meters of throw. Pretty wicked. That literally is extremely wicked. Unreal wicked. Well, that's awesome. That's all I can say. Alright, this tree right here is 62 meters or 67.8 yards. Alright, I got this camera set up so it mimics what you can see with your unaided eye. I don't know what the heck they're doing over there. But this is the Maglite ML300 at that tree that's at 62 meters away. The Maglite ML300. That's the Stanley Fatmax at 62 meters. Again, that's the Stanley Fatmax, 62 meters. And that would be the W30. Unreal. It's a little close. Let's move down. This tree right there is 93 meters or 101.7 yards. All right, there's that tree at 93 meters with the the ML300 Maglite. Stanley Fatmax, 93 meters away. An Acebeam W30, 93 meters. Realize we're going to have to keep moving down. The hillside you're looking at there in the front, them trees are about 240 meters. Up to the top and the back is pushing 300, and that ends up being about 328 yards back there. This is the Maglite ML300. That's the Stanley Fat Max. There's the Fat Max at about 300 meters. That's the W30 at 300 meters. And there's a deer. I hate doing that to it. It's walking away. That deer, that animal, which I don't really want to shine it, was probably about 140 yards out, 150. Now, we're going to go way down the road and shine this light back. Alright, when it gets dark, I'm going to go down right where my finger is at the end of that road before that hill drops down and stand there with that flashlight and shine it back, which is 0.3 miles or 528 yards. First, I'm going to do a beam shot out there of this, where I'm going to be. This thing is just incredible, I'm telling you. It's just unreal. Such a tight focused beam. But that's where I'm going to be going, and I'm going to shine this flashlight back at the camera. At least you didn't get on it and burn out. I don't like your burning rubber on this road. You got on it a little. Now that farm with that silo you're looking at is almost 700 meters, or about 765 yards away. This will be interesting at night. The hillside up in the back, you're looking at close to 1,000 or more meters away, or almost 1,100 yards. All right, now that silo at night, no problem. That hillside behind it, same thing. Unreal. I don't want to shine the neighbors too much, but that ain't even no comparison. We're going to have to go down the road. All right. This next target is going to be 1.1 miles away. And I'm going to zoom in here with my super zoom and show you there's a driveway down on that road. That brick house, I'm going to be probably 30 yards to the right of that, next to the road with the camera. And that's almost exactly 1.1 miles or 1,770 meters or 1,936 yards. So we're going to see what happens. That's a long haul. Long haul. All right, going down there 1.1 miles away. I'm going to shine this thing back at this camera. Just for purposes of, I do this with my other videos. This is HID headlights on a car, and they are on high, and that's the Acebeam. That thing is so focused, it's unreal. Look at that. It's one heck of a focused beam. Got a skeleton hanging up about 50 meters, or I don't know, 50 yards, 60 yards away, and I'm going to shine this at it. It's a glow-in-the-dark one. We want to see if this will light it up. Hold it on it for a while. Oh yeah, look at that. Made that thing glow. Unreal. Look at that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, one last test with this light. We're going to put that red diffuser on and shine out the 62 meter tree, the 94 meter tree, and then back there. That's the red light. Boy, guy coyote hunt with this. I mean, you're talking up on that hillside up there, 300 meters, and it's still, you could see that light plain as day. Just a direct beam. Look at that. Down the road. Wow. So that's about it, but beautiful light. Practicality, you'd have to be the judge, but you're not going to find nothing like this for throw. It's just unreal. I've had a lot of thrower flashlights, and you got one purpose with a thrower: to punch out as far as you can and see. And yes, close range. Yes, there's no real useful features on this for up close. But you start getting out to 100 yards or more, this is just it's phenomenal. I wouldn't be shining it at deer. I'd feel bad for wildlife or animals when you shine it at them. It's got to be blindingly bright, as you've seen there. But like I said, regulation-wise, I have a feeling that eventually they're going to start putting regulations on these. This will punch way up in the sky, and you have some dummies probably shining at airplanes and stuff, which is a no-no. But I took it into work and was real cautious with it, and it just, anybody that saw the beam shot was just, they were almost speechless. I'll be hanging on to this till they come out with something better that shoots farther. So there you go, the Acebeam W30 Wicked Thrower.